Hi. This is my first time ever to do a TV show series review, and I really enjoyed the show. So this is about Yellowstone. Just so you know, when I found out about the show, it caught my attention that Kevin Costner was in there. So I was interested, and I looked into it, and I saw that Luke Grimes was in it, and he's super cute, and he's a really good actor. So I'm a fan of his. So I started watching it. So let me just read the synopsis. Oscar and Emmy winner Kevin Costner is the marquee attraction of the Ensemble cast in this drama series. To me, he caught my attention, yes, because most of the posters and the they're really pushing for him. But to me, the main attraction for me was Luke Grimes, because I'm a fan and he's a talented actor, so that's why. Ensemble cast in this drama series, starring as the patriarch of a powerful, complicated family of rangers. A sixth-generation homesteader and devoted father, John Dutton controls the largest contiguous ranch in the United States. He operates in a corrupt world where politicians are compromised by influential oil and lumber corporations, and land grabs make developers of billions. Amid shifting alliances, unsolved murders, open wounds, and hard-earned respect, Dutton's property is in constant conflict with those in borders. An expanding town, an Indian reservation, and America's first national park. So, I was blown away with the show because I thought it was going to be corny at best. But it's not. It's very well written. It's got a very talented ensemble cast, and it's wild and brutal, and I love it. So basically, John Dutton has 4 children. He has Lee, Jamie, Beth. I don't know I think that's a sequence. And then Luke Grimes' character, I don't remember, Casey. Casey is the youngest. He's the baby. So it shows in the beginning how Casey and John has this big conflict in their life, and there is a divide in their relationship. But it also kind of seems like he doesn't have the greatest relationship with his children, but it seems like the worst with Casey. So it does explain it through the fluidity of the first season. I was very shocked on how much I love it, and as soon as I finished the whole season, the first season, I told my husband, you need to watch this show. It is amazing, and I know you're gonna love it. Because a lot of times I'll start watching a new show, or a show we've never seen before, or a show I've never seen before, and then a lot of times it might be a show that I'm interested in, and he's never gonna want to be interested in it. And this one is one of those few shows that he was. The first one, which he thought was going to be every episode, because the first one was like a 2-hour premiere. He thought every episode was going to be like that, but it wasn't. It was just for the season premiere. And I just read that they are going to do a season 2, which I am very excited about. So, essentially, like I said, I thought it was going to be a corny show about cowboys, because the other cowboy movie that another cowboy show or movie that I really, really enjoyed was Brokeback Mountain. That is one of my favorite cowboy movies, probably my only favorite cowboy movie, and one of my favorite love story of all time. I mean, talk about the divide, talk about the challenges, right? I mean, relationship is hard enough at times, but to put certain things in perspective and in the element of that, and I don't know, it was just That's how I feel when I watch that movie. It's just one of those sigh kind of movies for me. But anyway, with this one, there's so far there's not a huge part of it that is in the romance department. It's a drama and action kind of show, and I enjoy those kind of shows too. I am a big fan of The Sopranos. It's a little bit like that in a sense because of the corruption and because of the kind of brutality in a sense too. Just that certain details, like the aesthetics, is different. Because you can't really think of Tony Soprano getting on a horse and having a cowboy hat, trying to get a horse or a bull or whatever they do. I still don't understand that part. I still don't even understand that. But I find that certain parts of it is a little raw, which I enjoy. Yes, I enjoy it, and I think a lot of people enjoy that part too. But it kind of reminds me of just, I don't know, like, it's not really for little kids kind of show, and I like that too. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy shows that are also catered for children that don't have a lot of violence, don't have a lot of certain elements in the show, visually as well as verbally. But I also enjoy a lot of shows that do show a lot of realism when it comes to emotions, I guess. But this to me is realism to a different level. Yes, I'm not from Montana. I've never been to Montana, and it makes me want to go to Montana. And one of my biggest dreams is to meet a real cowboy. A real cowboy. That would mean someone who dresses the part. His everyday life is actually working on a ranch. But that has yet to come to exist in my life. So it's very, it's always alluring in my perspective when it's something like this. And I always kind of try to dabble in it just to kind of educate myself and not be so ignorant in that kind of lifestyle. But that definitely is a dream of mine in my life. I would want to meet a real cowboy that, does all this and does the lasso, has the hat, has the big, gigantic, chunky belt. And I was told by a friend of mine that they don't have the spurs anymore because it's illegal. So that kind of is a bummer, but I get it why it's illegal. It's bad for the horses. But maybe no spurs, but with the cowboy boots and the outfit and a twig in the mouth or something. That is my dream, is to meet someone who chases cows and horses, and I don't know what else they chase. But anyway, let's go back to Yellowstone. So Yellowstone, to me, if you're into brutal shows or movies or violent movies, and similar to, this is what I'm thinking of, Sopranos and the mafia movies and stuff like that. It's a little similar to that due to the violence to me. The violence and the corruption. It's got a lot of stuff except for, I think, the romance part. If there is a little bit of love story in there, it's a very, very minimal, and I get it. It's not a love story kind of show. I don't really think it's a bad thing to add that in there. I don't really think it's a great thing to add that in there. To me, it works without that. I know a lot of people prefer, a lot of people usually want to add in some kind of love story in a show, no matter how violent it is. I don't know what that's about. I think it's just to draw in a certain type of audience. But I am a romantic. I love romance and love stories. I got a cold. Sorry. So if I sound really gross, but this though I really thoroughly enjoy, and I am so happy that they are renewing it for a second season. I think everybody did a great job, and you know what? Luke Grimes is so nice to watch. There's this scene in the first episode that he's just lying in bed and his wife comes walking in and he has like this most beautiful smile that just makes you wanna blink your eyes 100 times a minute and just like fan yourself because he's so adorable. But when I was watching this series, and again with my husband because I rewatched it with him, I had all these questions because I think he said he's had experience at a farm or a ranch or somewhere, and I this was years ago. He was a lot younger, and then I asked him, I go, so why does Kevin Costner's character, which is John Dutton, the patriarch, why is he always mumbling? It's so annoying. And he goes, he's trying to portray a person that, I forgot what he said, someone who chewed tobacco or smoked something that kind of made his voice and very nasally and kind of deep. And I go, oh, that makes sense now. Oh, okay, so he's doing a really great job. The guy in American Beauty's in there. He's also in the Hunger Games. The Beth actress, I forgot her name, but she's pretty phenomenal too. And then I don't know. I think that the whole show really works, and they're amazing. I have a soft spot for Jimmy because I think I can see myself as Jimmy. Like, I am thrown in, I am forced to do something that I have no knowledge of, I have no right to be in, but I am thrown in and I have no other choice. And my heart just goes to him. He tries so hard, he tries his best, and I think he feels like he's always in the bottom of the totem pole, and no matter how much he climbs up, they're still just giving him a hard time. They're still just, putting him down, and I don't know. I think I just have a soft spot for Jimmy. He's just, I see myself, if I was in that position, that's how I would feel. I'd probably like every day crying, why am I here? I hate my life. But yeah, so I kind of hope there'd be other people would want to have a conversation down below in regards to the show, because I really did enjoy it and I really did love it, and I really appreciate it if I could share that with other people who also enjoy the show as well, and maybe we can have a conversation with that. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button with the bell, because that helps me grow my channel. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to do that down below in the comment section. And always check my description box, because there's always a lot of goodies in there. Links, coupons, and a whole lot more. Thank you guys, and I will see you again next time. Bye.